Have you ever had to shut off an irrigation system in a hurry and found yourself scrambling to find the right valve, or worse, using the wrong one? If so, you're not alone. Manual valves are the unsung heroes of irrigation systems, quiet, dependable, and ready when you need them. I'm Dr. Denise DeBusk, and in this section, we're going to walk through different types of manual valves, when and where to use them, and some pro tips that can save you time, money, and a lot of headaches. Let's dive in. Manual valves are like light switches for water, simple, direct, and super useful. You're not programming them or automating flow, they're just there for you to twist or turn when needed. These valves shine in situations where you don't need constant control, but you do need reliable shutoff, section isolation, or easy access to the water line. Whether you're flushing a system, draining for winter, or just watering a sports field the old-fashioned way, manual valves get the job done. Gate valves are classic. Think of them as gatekeepers of your water flow. They're perfect for turning off sections of your system, say before you do repairs or seasonal maintenance. Bronze gate valves are usually used for small pipes, while big iron ones handle the heavy-duty stuff. They don't care about flow direction, and that makes installation a bit more forgiving. One twist and the gate lifts up inside. Water flows through. Simple as that. There are two types of bronze gate valves: rising stem and non-rising stem. The stem and handle on the rising stem valve moves up with the gate as the valve is opened. If you're in a tight spot, literally, a non-rising stem is your friend. The handle stays in place even when the gate opens inside. That's ideal for cramped valve boxes. Just don't forget about the packing nut. It holds the seal and keeps water from leaking out of the stem. Over time, especially with frequent use, that packing can wear out, so remember, gate valves are better for when you don't need to open and close them all the time. Ball valves are fan favorites in irrigation systems for a reason. They give you a tight, leak-proof seal and are super smooth to operate. One quick turn and you're done. These are commonly found right near the water source or right before your automatic valves. If you ever had to shut a system off fast, you'll appreciate how quick and easy a ball valve can be to operate. So how do they work? Inside the valve is a ball with a hole or port through the center. When the handle aligns with the pipe, water flows through the hole. A simple quarter turn rotates the ball 90 degrees, no more flow. Because this change happens so fast, you need to be careful. Open or close it too quickly and you risk a water hammer, that jolt of pressure that can actually damage your system. So yes, it's fast, but use a little finesse. Quick coupler valves are a fantastic solution when you need temporary but direct access to water in your irrigation mainline. Think of them as hydrants of the system. You'll see them used on sports fields, golf courses, large parks, or even in residential gardens when you don't want a permanent above-ground hose bib. They remain closed by default and are opened only when a quick coupler key is inserted. This makes them secure, unobtrusive, and child-proof. Want to hook up a hose for some spot watering? Or maybe connect a sprinkler temporarily in the outfield of a baseball diamond? Insert the key, twist, and you're good to go. They come in several sizes, 3/4 inch, 1 inch, and 1.5 inch. And the key has to match the valve both in size and thread type. That makes it really important to keep track of your tools and confirm compatibility before heading out to a site. The operation is simple but brilliant. Here's how it works. Lift the protective lid on the quick coupler valve. Many models even have brightly colored covers, yellow, red, or lavender, for easy spotting in turf or dirt. Insert the key into the valve body. The key has lugs or Acme threads that match the valve's inner design. Twist and push down on the key. As you do this, the key's lugs follow a spiral groove inside the valve, pushing down a spring-loaded piston at the bottom. That piston movement breaks the internal seal, allowing pressurized water to rush up through the key. Now you've got water flowing through the top of the key, and you can attach a sprinkler, hose swivel, or even an air compressor for winterization. When you're done, just twist and pull the key up, and the spring pushes the piston back into place, sealing the valve. The O-ring at the base ensures that there are no leaks. Some advanced models feature Acme threaded keys, which give you finer control, like a faucet, allowing you to vary the flow rate instead of going from fully on to fully off. That's super handy when working in delicate areas or when watering slowly is preferred. Hose end valves are the everyday heroes of residential and commercial systems. If you've ever watered your garden from a hose bib out by the driveway, you've used one. These can be added wherever convenient. Just mount them to a sturdy riser and you've got a flexible watering point. But heads up, these need winter protection just like the rest of your system, or they'll crack from freeze damage. Let's bring it all together. Gate valves are your system's off switch. Ball valves are your smooth, quick shut-off stars. Quick couplers give you flexible water access whenever you need it. And hose end valves make it easy to connect a hose anywhere. Understanding where and how to use each one can make your irrigation work much more efficient and prevent a lot of unnecessary stress. Some parting advice from the field: always label your valves so future you or anyone else knows what's what. Turn manual valves slowly to avoid pressure spikes. Use valve boxes wherever possible to keep things accessible and protected. And when it comes to quick couplers, don't guess the key size. It's like using the wrong charger. It doesn't end well.